All right, everybody, welcome back. My name is Don, and this is Adventures This Way.
Okay, boys, here's the situation.
So the main focus here at Adventures This Way is riding, maintaining, and sometimes repairs on mostly ATVs. We do some other power sports stuff as well, but the main focus is ATVs, and we focus on extreme off-trail riding. That's the main focus. So along that note, what I wanted to talk about today was the kind of gear that we use. This here is a traditional style of chest waders. These ones are from Finntrail. Now, I purchased these back in the fall, and I've used them quite a lot. But speaking with Finntrail, they're like, yeah, they're not really for the type of riding that you do. I'm like, well, it was what I had at the budget at the time, and I gave it a shot. So here's an older, more traditional style. These are a Canadian Tire Special. It's a big company in Canada. They sell all kinds of outdoor stuff. And these weren't cheap either. Now, I did get them on a good discount. They're only about $100 Canadian, which that's pretty cheap. But they're a breathable material, but they're kind of bulky. They don't really fit you that well. And, it gets cut up and damaged. I had to silicone it. But these actually had more of a boot on them. And, they do the job. They keep the mud off you, but you don't really stay dry. These Finntrail ones fit really nice. They're so much more comfortable, especially when you get stuck in the muck. Because they actually fit you properly, you can it's not as hard to get unstuck from the suction of mud and things. But these soles here are really thin, and they're not very comfortable, especially with the XMR floorboards. Yeah, they're not a good fit. They don't work so good on that. They're not designed for that. Okay, so you got your waders that we were just talking about. The other thing that's important to wear is some type of a jacket. I've just been using a type of rain jacket for a while. I had this nice Columbia one, which it was an expensive rain jacket, but of course, go to the outlet store, you get it for like half price. That did very well. The zipper didn't last. The zipper finally went. So I knew it was done. When it gets really, really hot, you might want to lose the jacket, but what the jacket does is it keeps all the muck and goo off of you, and especially if you got a Renegade, the water spray from getting down your back and inside as the waders open up when you move. So you got your waders, you got your jacket, which is optional for some people. The other thing that I wear, and some people wear, not all people do, is gloves. And there's two reasons why you need to wear gloves. Number one, especially if you do filming like I do, you need to be able to keep your hands clean when you're handling the cameras and changing batteries, and basically keeping the camera clean is the number one thing. But a second factor, if you don't do any filming, probably the most important thing is you need something to keep good traction on your hands, on the handlebars, because mud gets slippery. It can get really slippery here when this is all coated and caked in mud. These gloves here, they are just a cheap home hardware brand, but they're like I don't know if they're like a work glove, but they're light, they're not very hot, but they got some little good grips here, and they're inexpensive. So I do them for 3 or 4 rides, wash them, and then throw them out, get some more. Anyways, I don't really gotta go into details about helmets. I have a motocross style one with the peak, and that does help keep stuff off your face, especially when you're going through when stuff's flying. Kind of keep your head down. You may see that on the camera sometimes. The view changes because I've got my head kind of down, just so the visor comes down and kind of keeps your goggles somewhat clean. All right, so I talked to Finntrail in the fall, and I said, you know what? I can't afford to get the full set right now. I'm going to try the Airman waders, which were on sale at the time, and I'll tell you, they're a good buy if you're looking to get something. I would definitely recommend them. The stocking foot wader sets are designed for the type of riding that I do, and for a lot of my viewers, a lot of you out there viewers that are looking for something. And I gotta tell you, I've seen them in action, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get me a set of those. That happened last fall. I saw the guys wearing them. It was a rainy day out, and they were bone dry, and I'm like, I gotta get me some of those. So you know what? That's what I did. And thanks to Finntrail, I am now part of Team Finntrail. Now, I'm just down at the bottom level here, guys. I'm no Ostercruiser or NOS Boss or NOS ATVs or Job from ATV, you know. And, no, they give them stuff. Or the real Swamp Ass. He's a good guy. You should check out his channel too if you haven't. Let's check out the new gear, shall we? Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, there it is. I haven't even looked at this stuff yet. I opened the box and oh. So you get a little bag, I already got one of those. Oh yeah. So there's your little case for your phone. I already got one of those, but haven't used it yet. Repair kit. Ooh. Patch kit. Look at these. Oh yeah. And just so you know, I did not cheap out. I went for the stuff that I knew was going to do the job. But just the material of these is so much different, man. Oh yeah. That's the jacket. And you got your boots. Look at, you got a box of boots. They're like real boots. These are gonna go really good. The right size. Rubber sole, slip resisting grip and protection. Man size 8. I got small feet, okay? Don't judge me. Look at these guys. Look at them. Holy. These are awesome. The design with these is that it's tough and durable and abrasion resistant and waterproof, but it's very breathable. That's the whole thing. And I'll definitely tell you how it works out. Let's talk about the color choice here. You're gonna have to wait till the next video to see what the machine looks like. And then you're also gonna have to tune back in to see how things go on the very first break-in ride of the new Finntrail Mudway Rider gear. It's gonna be awesome. Keep on coming back and I'll see you in the next one.